Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Solita Summit 2025 and the track Enhancing Productivity. My name is Rebecca Hamill, and I'm responsible for the Cloud and Software Development Unit here at Solita in Sweden. And I have the privilege of opening today's discussion on how technology, and in particularly artificial intelligence, will shape the way we work, the way we create value, and how we drive productivity. And when I was preparing for today's session, I was asking myself a quite simple question. What will productivity really mean in a time where AI is embedded in everything? I mean, traditionally, productivity has been about doing more in less time or making processes more efficient. But today, it starts to be about something else. It's about unlocking creativity. It's about creating space for better decisions. And it's about adapting faster when conditions are changing. And according to Solita's own tech trend report for this year, we are now entering a new phase with AI in everything. We are seeing AI start to move from this isolated experiment to becoming the woven into product processes and decisions. And this makes the question of productivity even more complex, but also more interesting than ever. And I would like to highlight 3 concrete examples from this year's report. And the first one is AI agent in multi-agent systems. So we have all tried this chatbot, this Copilot function, ChatGPT, etc. But that was just the beginning. We are now seeing AI agents working together in networks, solving complex business problems. So we have moved from predefined workflows to addressing open, complex challenges. And companies are already seeing those processes that once took weeks are reduced into minutes. And this is where productivity starts to take a whole new meaning. It's not just about faster anymore, it's about smarter. The second example I would like to highlight is small language models and local solutions. So it's easy to think that bigger always means better with those LLMs, but the truth is what really driving competitive advantage is small, specialized language models that have the ability to run privately, close to an organization's own data, with greater control over privacy and regulations. And for European businesses, for example, operating under the GDPR or the AI Act and other kinds of similar regulations, this could be crucial to have the ability to innovate quickly under their own terms. And the last example I would like to highlight is the disruption in the development practice. So software development has traditionally been a quite sequential process. We go from design, build, test, deploy. And with AI, these boundaries are starting to disappear. We see teams co-create in real time with AI as their partner, reducing those iterations that once took weeks into a single afternoon. And this means that productivity is no longer measured in output. It's measured in quality and the speed of learning and decision-making. And when I start to think about productivity myself, I don't think about sending more emails anymore or writing more lines of code. I start to think about those moments when I actually have time to think, to reflect, to make better decisions, and to do something that actually lasts longer than the next quarterly report. And the technology we have today and the stories that we're going to hear from our speakers is going to give us exactly that opportunity to let the machines take care of the repetitive work so we have more time to be creative, strategic, and be more present. But it also requires courage. Courage to change the way we work, to let go of the old processes and actually trust these new tools that they can make us not just faster, but also smarter. And this morning, you will hear some real-world stories from forward-thinking organizations, how they are redefining productivity. They're using blending technology, user insights, and cultural change to drive meaningful business outcomes. And before we jump into today's first session, I would like to leave you with a few open questions to carry with you through today's track. And the first one is, what does productivity really mean for your organization in a time where AI starts to be embedded in everything? Is it about doing more or about doing it smarter, or maybe both? And how can we ensure that AI doesn't become just another efficiency tool, that it actually becomes a catalyst for true value creation? And with that, it's time to move on to our first speaker of the day.